Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Monday, the 20th of November. I am Curtis Morton. In our headlines, primary schools football finals postponed. And in our feature for this evening, Kylan Prentice stars in GSS Junior Girls Cross Country event. We will take this break and I'll be right back.
There are signs everywhere. Pay attention whether you're male or female. Visit your health center to get screened. It's a preliminary test to determine if you are exposed to the HIV virus, an STI, or tuberculosis. Some people who are HIV positive also have tuberculosis. But there's hope. Tuberculosis can be cured. And yes, you can live a full life with HIV. Talk to your doctor. Be responsible. Help stop the spread of TB, HIV. Encourage everyone to get tested.
Well, I'm back and we start with football. As the youthful footballers engaged in the ongoing primary schools football championship prepared for the grand finals on Saturday, 18th November, along with scores of fans, a press release from the Ministry of Education put a damper on all of the anticipated excitement. The press release read, "The Ministry of Education Sports et al. Is in receipt of inquiries related to the semi-finals of the 2023 Primary Schools Football Tournament played on Wednesday, 15 November 2023. Following the preliminary investigations, the Ministry has seen it necessary to conduct further investigations, which will not be completed ahead of the start of the third place and final matches this evening. As such, the decision has been made to postpone the matches this evening until the matter is resolved. We apologize for any inconvenience caused by the postponement of this evening's activities and will provide an update to the schools and general public accordingly." For the benefit of the children and the schools involved, many fans are hoping that the matter will shortly be amicably resolved. Now to swimming. Sponge Marketing and Events, in partnership with Swim Trek, is delighted to announce the new ownership of the Nevis to St. Kitts Cross Channel Swim. Jane Hanson, founder of Sponge and Swim Trek, will be jointly taking over this extraordinary island-to-island crossing from Winston Crook, who founded and nurtured the event for the past 2 decades. The cross-channel swim is set to undergo an exhilarating transformation as Sponge and Swim Trek aim to elevate the race to legendary status, attracting hundreds of open-water swimming enthusiasts from around the world. This partnership opens new opportunities to showcase an already historic event to a wider audience, securing its place amongst the world's best-known international swimming events. The 2024 Nevis to St. Kitts Cross Channel Swim will take place on the 6th of April 2024. Registration is now open at www.nevistostcrittcrosschannelswim.com. For media inquiries, please contact Jane Hanson, jane@spongemarketing.com, or +44 7703 481 478. Now to cricket. Batting legend and former West Indies captain Sir Vivian Richards is one of 2 former Leeward Islands players set to be honored during next month's Gold Jacket Awards ceremony to be hosted by the Leeward Islands Cricket Board. The Antiguan, who scored 8,540 runs in 121 Test matches and another 6,721 runs in 187 one-day matches between 1974 and 1991, will be joined by former Montserrat and Leeward Islands player Charles Jim Allen, MBE, as the duo received symbolic gold jackets during the December 2nd ceremony to be held at the Coolidge Cricket Grounds. Started back in 2022, the Gold Jacket Awards first honored former St. Kitts and Nevis West Indies player El Camido Tonito Willett, MBE, and former Antigua and Barbuda and West Indies fast bowler Sir Andy Roberts. Now to football. The Sugar Boys drew 0-0 with St. Lucia on Thursday night, putting the team in a good position to remain in League B of the CONCACAF Nations League. In this SKNFA report, we hear from Coach Francisco Molina on the performance of the team.
The Sugar Boys held out for a 0-0 draw against St. Lucia in the CONCACAF Nations League match on Thursday at the SKNFA Technical Center. That result means that the Sugar Boys are in third in Group A of League B with a chance to solidify that position in their next match against Guadeloupe. Coach of the Sugar Boys, Francisco Molina, said that the result was not what he wanted, but was able to find positives in the performances.
Definitely disappointed with the result. I think that we have the most clear chances to score. Very difficult team to play against. Disappointed. Guadalupe beat St. Martin. This point helped us out, but we wanted 3 points. That's what we're playing for.
What positives can you take from the game tonight?
I think that there's players that personally I hadn't seen and that are able to play maybe in different positions. And we readjusted with injuries, and we didn't have players that could play those positions. And the people that came out of the bench did it well.
He is now looking ahead to the next match away to Guadeloupe on Sunday.
They're going to play for all the marbles to assure the win and win first place out of the group. And we just got to fight with everything, with teeth, with everything that we can. We have some injuries. We'll assess them tonight and readjust tomorrow.
The match against Guadeloupe on Sunday will be at 3 p.m. at the Municipal Sainte Anne in Guadeloupe.
We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Honorable Eric Evelyn has decided to join the charge as well. We are again head up to Eden Life to do the health screening.
Welcome to Eden Life Rejuvenation Center. I'm Dr. Miranda Fellows.
The experience was an eye-opening one.
Well, it was a pretty good experience here at Eden Life Center. Of course, I've been here before.
For me, the highest point was the foot bath or the detoxification process.
I think the process is worth it, and so I would encourage persons to come. And I really want to commend her for being a part of the National Weight Loss Campaign. And once again, I want to commend David Walwin as well for this drive and this initiative.
So be a part of the movement.
And be that change.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. The Gingerland Secondary School held its annual cross-country events on Friday, 17 November. The first event saw the junior girls racing from the school's main gate along the main road, left turn by the Gingerland Police Station, left turn in the vicinity of the late William Archibald's residence, left turn through Old Manor, back onto the main road, then back to the school. Kylie Prentice took the lead somewhere in the tough Hard Times incline and never looked back. She received a slight challenge from second placer Dwaniqua Elliott, but held out to cross the finish line just 6 seconds ahead of her. The top placers, well, first, Skylin Prentice Green, second, Dwaniqua Elliott Blue, third, Shahidra Daniel Green, fourth, Thayer Boland Green, fifth, Skylar Connor Blue, sixth, Raina Williams Blue, seventh, Kiara Hanley Red, eighth, Ajani Hodge Red, ninth, Janaya McIntosh Red, and 10th, Lani Gervais Blue. Let's take in some of the action. We have the Gingerland Secondary School cross country. I think we have the females under juniors, female juniors, and I have to say thanks because I was here at 9 o'clock. They told me now it's 9:30, so I went to do my recording. Oh. And they waited for me, and I appreciate that.
You're starting right now.
And so they're off and running. Lots of cheers, lots of athletes. They're on the way. We have the serious and the not too serious. We'll see them starting to separate after a little bit. So, coming through, we see an athlete in black and with a green ribbon, so obviously she's on greenhouse. Now let's see if I remember the route. I think they're gonna make a left turn by the police station and then they'll go up towards William Archibald's area and then they'll come through Old Manor and then back to the school. So we have a pretty longish run really for juniors, females. And I always wonder why the boys, same age, have to do a longer distance. Is it that they just punish boys? for being boys. And they said that girls could do everything that boys can do. So here they come. Greenhouse leading the way. She looks serious, I can tell you. But this little hill here by the police station, this normally takes the wind over, unfortunately. Her shoestring is loose, and that could be a problem. She starts to walk. Maybe she should try tie her shoestring, because that could be a problem. She's walking. There's another athlete who is leading. Maybe we could get a name. Kyla Prentice. Kylie Prentice. So Prentice is leading for now. And I kind of remember her. Top athlete from Joyson Level Primary, right?
No. EPPS.
EPPS, okay. So here she comes. Looking pretty strong for the moment. The others, this little hill here normally takes the wind out of the best. And most of them walking already. But the young Prentice is doing well. So Prentice still hasn't stopped. Once she clears this hill, if she could really extend her lead in this hill, I think she's gone clear. Once she gets to Willie Natter and she has about this lead, then nobody's gonna catch her. The only difference is that they have a couple of athletes who are trying to keep up now. They've started to run again, and I think they're gonna try. Well, she starts to walk now. The hill has really taken its toll. And this time around, I'm hoping that they have the various water stops. I'm hoping that the water stops are in place. So Kylie Prentice, number 78, it looks like. Number 78, running again. And I think she has a plan. Extend that lead. And once you extend that lead, you get by William Archibald's area, you're pretty much gone clear. So the supporters going to various points. Some of them are not going to play brave and run because they haven't run for ages, so they're going to drive to certain points, give their support, and then drive to another point. It's only that Mrs. Fifield is a natural athlete. She runs every year, but she's going back for her vehicles. Oh no, she's going for water.
Sure.
Trying to. She says she's okay. So being able to catch the water and still run. She didn't miss a heartbeat really. So, well, she starts to walk again, but the others, a couple of them still running. This hill, you get over this hill, I think you're fine. You'll be okay. So, she's walking, her legs seem to be giving out somewhat. She starts to run again. The others are not far behind. Mrs. Fifield is encouraging with a one or two athletes behind there and trail them well. And she's an encourager. She's gonna keep pushing them. Prentice though knows the plan and she's gonna work her strategy, but you can see she's tired, really tired. Like Steve Urkel, she must be saying, what did I get myself into here? But she seems to be a pretty strong athlete though. Starts to run again. Somebody is on the road with a car flashing. Let's see, somebody raced out of a car. Somebody. Oh, I don't know how long she's gonna run in that hill though, because it's one thing to drive up in a car and look athletic because she's coming up really strong here, but how long will she last?
Sabrina?
Oh, she's encouraging somebody, but she's trying to get them running, but now she's running, the person has started to walk. So more encouragers. Somebody actually said he came to look for Pumpkin, so Pumpkin is there. Pumpkin is getting encouragement. So Prentice still trying to hold on to that lead. Oh, she's her legs. Somebody's saying, let's go, don't walk. So she's getting encouragement too. Yeah, getting encouragement. And one thing about encouragement, it pumps you up. She really wanted to walk. But she says, no, I can't take it any longer. Take some water, girl, take some water. She looks as if she's gotten rid of the bottle. Maybe the bottle was too much weight. But trust me, the pressure is on here. With Pumpkin not far behind. Pumpkin looks stronger at the moment. Her strides look a lot more confident. Prentice is wavering. We understand that Pumpkin has just left primary school.
Run, are you on? Run! Run! I want to be for sheep.
So we understand that we are approaching a water station just now. Well, Prentice looks strong again. And one thing I could say about water, I think you should never refuse drinking some water when you're doing these long runs. I'm talking from experience here. I did that, but that's a long story. Well, Pumpkin is closing the gap. Pumpkin is closing the gap. So they are close. They're very close here. Red Pumpkin has closed the gap nicely. It's all about the kind of Prentice is pulling away. Prentice is pulling away. Prentice is pulling away. Pumpkin has faded out slightly. And Prentice is coming along nicely now. The water is right next to her. Anytime she wants water, she starts to walk again. Just in the vicinity of Hannah Allen. The late Hannah Allen. And Miss Wilkes is in the mix, but I'm sure Miss Wilkes is not going to run. She's going to leave that for Kaya. She's going to encourage. So, Prentice still in the lead. I said when she passed Willie Natter, she should be gone clear, but you have to put Pumpkin in the mix now, because Pumpkin has also passed Willie Natter. So, I think the thought was, well, will it come down to a sprint? And if it comes down to a sprint, which athlete would be in the ascendancy? We'll have to wait and see. We understand that Prentice is a good sprinter. Pumpkin though is holding her own, and there's a third athlete in the mix. That's Daniel. So Daniel is in the mix, but she's walking now. Prentice now continues to run as we go past the home of the late maestro. Pfeiffer Supreme, the late Mr. Freeman. And so we're heading down now that slope. You don't normally walk down these kind of areas. You normally let the hill give you the momentum to continue. So, Prentice looking pretty organized now. And did she drink any water? I can't remember if I saw her drink any water. Maybe she should take in some water. And the road being repaired in this area. Fortunately, there wasn't a roadblock. I guess the planning was sorted out with the school, so that's nice. Prentice still holding her own. I wonder what the record is like. If she has any chance of still maybe knocking over the record, because we'll soon be going down the road by Old Manor, and then from Old Manor is Market Shop, and then from Market Shop is JSS. So I could tell you that Pumpkin has very good encouragement. The gentleman who is running with Pumpkin, he trains hard. I think he's in the group with Kaya Wilkes and company. He works out a lot. Beast Fit, yeah. Champion Beast Fit. And he's encouraging Pumpkin. Oh, is she stopping? Is she stopping? Is she stopping? Well, she had a bit of a stagger just now. Let's hope she's okay. Hand on her hip was getting some water now. And maybe she should drink some. She really should drink some. If she knows my story, she really should drink a whole bottle now. But she has shown some in her face, and
come on, Kylie, take a sip and time to
Pumpkin is drinking. Pumpkin is actually drinking, so well, she drinks some. She drinks some water. Dehydration, I could tell you, is really a killer. Don't take it lightly. The third, that's Nisbet, right? Nisbet in third place. Look, oh, she starts to walk away. So, now getting more encouragement, Nisbet. The cheerleaders are here. Cheerleaders are here. And they're telling Kylan, let's go. Now, one of the weird things about this kind of support is that sometimes when the supporters come by the athlete, they say run. And you wonder if they want running all the time because they say run.
I thought they just start to
Well, no. Accelerated. Oh, they're getting some real support here. Noise. Kylan is being supported very strongly here. So, Kylan has a whole escort crew. Here. Kylan is holding out. Kylan is holding out. I can tell you that. And on her waist, I understand her dad might be somewhere around. So that's more encouragement still. Maybe an extra plate of food when you get home.
Right there now, when you walk in.
Or anything you want for Christmas. If you win this one. Kind of thing dads would say. Well, I think her dad is here. Here is her dad. But I could tell you, he's not going to run. He's going to drive his bus. He's going to run his mouth. But Kylan Prentice it is. Kylan Prentice it is. Well, here's Kylan Prentice. Shouts and cheers. Shouts and cheers. Shouts and cheers. It's Kylan Prentice, folks. She's making waves. Her dad must have jumped in his bus by now. Her mom is running with a flag. I don't know how long her mom is going to hold out though. But she's struggling to keep up. She has the flag, but maybe she should catch the bus. I think she should catch the bus and get to the school quickly. Because Kylan isn't holding up for anybody as we go to market shop now. It is Kylan Prentice. I remember from the Elizabeth Hamilton primary days. Top athlete she was and still is. The support crew scream their support. And being accompanied in. So she starts to walk. She has a good lead. So she is walking for the moment. Starts to run again.
Move them now.
So here's Kylan. Kylan coming through. But Pumpkin is coming through. Pumpkin, it's a race on here. Pumpkin is fighting hard, but Pumpkin pulls up. Pumpkin pulls up. And it's gonna be Kylan. Kylan is gonna make it. Kylan Prentice it is. Super run. Super run by Kylan. She hasn't completed the race yet. She's going to walk it in, but getting some encouragement. And here comes Pumpkin. She has done a tremendous run. She really did well. And Pumpkin still trying to close the gap here.
That's my niece! That's my niece!
Yes. So, there they go. And the third placer who was in the mix, she did a good job as well. And she did challenge. Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.